fellow Whovians. Whovian Queen here. Hope I have a good week so far. Well, look at the 10th Doctor era continues on with one of my personal favorite episodes, School Reunion. So, here we go. Mr. Finch, the headmaster of Jeffrey Vale School, has been changing the school to improve the students' performance. His changes include free lunches with special chips. The 10th Doctor is undercover as a science teacher in the school, and Rose is working undercover in the school's cafeteria. The Doctor discovers the oil in the chips has caused the students' increase in performance. Rose observes that the chip oil has an adverse effect on the other kitchen staff, who must use hazmat suits to handle the oil. Mr. Finch's successes arouses the attention of investigative journalist Sarah Jane Smith, a former companion of the Doctor. She meets the Doctor, Rose, and Mickey, with an immediate rivalry sparking between the two women. Uh-oh, catfight. Meow. Sarah Jane shows them the robot dog K9 in the boot of her car. K9 identifies the chip oil as Krillitane oil. Rose, previously unaware that the Doctor had even had past companions, confronts him on why he leaves his old companions behind and never mentions them. Yeah, that Doctor has a whole lot of secrets, doesn't he? The following day, the group returns to the school to investigate further. The Doctor confronts Mr. Finch, who confirms that he and other staff members are Krillitanes, a composite species that takes desirable attributes of the species they conquer. He attempts to subvert the Doctor, without success. Mickey and K9 remain in Sarah Jane's car for surveillance. With the Doctor's help, Sarah Jane and Rose discover that the school computers, bolstered by the students' enhanced intelligence, are part of a Krillitane effort to evolve the Skasis paradigm, a theory of everything. Mr. Finch propositions the Doctor a second time, but the Doctor again refuses, and they run from Mr. Finch. After Kenny, a student who had not eaten the chips, alerts Mickey to the student's plight, Mickey crashes Sarah Jane's car through the school's doors and unplugs the computers, allowing the children to flee. The Doctor leads the Krillitanes to the kitchen. Upon their arrival, K9 detonates the chip oil container, saturating the Krillitanes and blowing them up with K9. Aww. Sarah Jane declines the second chance of traveling in the TARDIS, having finally decided to move on with her life. Mickey decides to join the Doctor. About time if you ask me, although that's gonna be pretty short-lived. Sarah Jane, now getting on better than at their first meeting, asks Rose to stay with the Doctor, and is given a new K9 as a parting gift. Which would eventually lead to, you guessed it, the Sarah Jane Adventures. Anyway, let's look at the production of this episode. The concept of Sarah Jane and K9 returning to Doctor Who was an idea of Russell T Davies from pitching the show in 2003. Such a use would show what happened after a companion left the Doctor, without dwelling too much on the classic series. It was Davies' full intention for Sarah Jane to be used for this, and while Sladen originally declined a request, thinking her role would not be important, she changed her mind when she realized she would be the focal point of the adventure. After production of the episode was finished, Sladen was approached about a full spin-off series, The Sarah Jane Adventures, which was formally announced on September 14th, 2006, and is my favorite Doctor Who spin-off, by the way. The episode went through several changes in production. Working titles included Old Friends and Black Ops, the latter being set in an army base. Davies requested that Woodhouse set in a school instead, mainly for simplicity, but also for a desire for the Doctor to masquerade as a school teacher. Additionally, the Krillitanes were to be named Krillians, until the BBC found the name was trademarked, and Finch's forename was originally Hector, until the BBC found a real teacher by the same name, and renamed him Lucas. K9's eye glow was initially filmed flashing in sync with his lines, not unlike the Daleks, until Phil Collison saw the footage and nixed the practice, which was inconsistent with the robot dog's past appearances. A scene that was cut was of Milo's brain being shorted out by the Doctor's rapid-fire questions at the beginning of the episode, which was later alluded to in the episode. The episode, originally in the second production block, was produced in the first block along with Christmas Invasion and New Earth. 2 high schools in Wales were used for filming. Fitzroy High School in Leckwith were used on August 23rd and 24th, 2005, for filming the first conversation between the Doctor and Finch, and for the playground, kitchen, and cafeteria scenes, along with Dufferin High School in Newport, which was used between August 25th and September 6th for the remainder of the episode. The filming delayed due to asbestos being discovered in Dufferin High School's structure. Uh-oh. The scenes in the schools utilized dozens of children as extras. Pickup shots were later completed on September 7th and September 8th. The filming of the cafe scene delayed due to drug and disorderly conduct from members of the public. Yeah, definitely don't want that, do ya? Overall, I say this is a pretty darn good episode, and as the backdoor pilot to Sarah Jane Adventures, it works really well in that regard. So, overall, I give School Reunion 5 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Well, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, also subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload videos. Also, share it around if you want to. Also, if you want, check out my Patreon page. I'll put a link to a description I'll put a link to it in the description below. Anyway, tune in next week as we take a look at The Girl in the Fireplace. So, until then, this is Hubie and Queen saying, "Oh my giddy aunt!" When I say run, run! I'm reverse polarity in the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly, baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo! Bow ties are cool, fences are cool, and Stetsons are cool.